Hello, grade 4 students. In this video, we're going to solve our third review worksheet for our final exam. So in this worksheet, we're going to solve the exercises. I'm going to start by the first question where you need to do this long division. So we have 956 divided by 5. So here you take the 9. What's in or 9 divided by 5? So how many 5s do you have in the 9? We have 1. 5 times 1, it's 5. You subtract 9 minus 5, it's 4. Now you bring down the 5. 45 divided by 5, it's 9. So 5 times 9, sorry, I'm just going to correct it. This is 9. 5 times 9, it's 45. 45 minus 45 is 0, and now you bring down the 6. 5 times 1, it's 5. 6 minus 5, it's 1. And that's it, okay? What I always advise you is to solve the others by your own and just check the answers in the solution worksheet, which is found on your Padlet. So let us now go, because all of them, they are the same. So for example, if I just choose whatever, like, well, actually, I'm going to choose this one, 654 divided by 6. Now we take the 6. 6 times 1, it's 6. Minus 6 is 0. We bring down the 5. Is there a number you multiply the 6 by to get 5? 5 is less than 6. So you're going to multiply by 0. 5 minus 0, it's 5. And you bring down the 4, it's 54. Now 6 times 9 is 54. And the remainder is 0. So all of them, they have the same steps. So I just advise you to solve them by your own. Now let us go for question number 2. And in question number 2, it's very easy. We are asked to find the quotient if the dividend is 54 and the divisor is 9. So you just ask yourself, what's the number you multiplied by 9 to get 54? It's 6. Now you are asked about the divisor if the dividend is 150 and the quotient is 10. So you ask yourself, what's the number you multiplied by 150 to get 10? It's 15. Now, what's the dividend? So you are asked to find the dividend if the divisor is 4, the quotient is 20, and the remainder is 3. Now, if you follow the Euclidean division, we always multiply the divisor with the quotient. Then we add the remainder. So 4 times 20, it's 80. 80 plus 3, it's 83. So the dividend is 83. Now, let us go to question number 3, the divisibility by 2, 5, and 10. So you know that a number is divisible by 10 if it's an even number, or the ones digit are 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. If it ends with 0 and 5, then it's divisible by 5. And if it ends with 0, then it's divisible by 10. So the first number, 45, it's only divisible by 5. So let us write this. So it's only divisible by 5. It's not divisible by 2 or by 10. 70, it's divisible by 2, by 5, and by 10. 62, it's divisible by 2. It's not divisible by 5 or by 10. 115, it's divisible by 5 only. 276, this is an even number which is not divisible by 5 or by 10. 550, it's divisible by 2, by 5, and by 10. 1195, it's only divisible by 5. 444, it's divisible by 2 only. 900 is divisible by 2, by 5, and by 10. And 645, it's only divisible by 5. Now, can you check, for example, what are the numbers that are divisible by 2 and 5 and 10 at the same time? It's 70, it's 550, and it's 900. So all the numbers that end with 0, they are divisible by 2, 5, and 10. So they are 70, 550, and 900. Now let us go to question number 4. In question number 4, we know that the sum of this number, which have 8, 9, and something missing, is 20. So the sum means the addition. So if you add the digits, 8 plus 9 is 17. What does it still need to become 20? It needs 3. So what's the ones digit? It's 3. Then is the whole number divisible by 2? It's not, because it's not an even number. Is it divisible by 5? Also no, because we don't have 0 or 5 in the ones digit. So let us continue now. We'll talk about fractions. So we need to represent each figure which is with its fraction and then match them correctly. So how many colored parts do we have? We have 1 out of 2. How in number 2, we have 2 colored parts out of 4. In number 3, we have 4 colored parts out of 8. And in number 4, we have 4 colored parts out of 12. In number 5, we have only 1 colored part out of 3. In number 6, we have 2 colored parts out of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 6. The same thing we're going to do in the second column, then match them correctly. In part A, we have 4 parts out of 8. B, we have 4 parts out of 12. 2 out of 6, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 4, and 1 out of 3. Now let us match them. So 1 over 2 with 1 over 2, 2 over 4 with 2 over 4, 4 over 8 with 4 over 8, 4 over 12, 1 over 3, and 2 over 6. That was an easy exercise. Let us continue now. So let us tell if those boxes, if you can see any shape that's divided into equal parts. Here we have 2 equal parts, so this is yes. Here we don't have 2 equal parts, so this is no. Of course, those 4 parts are equal, and those 2 parts are equal. Those parts are not equal. Now you need to circle the shapes that are divided into halves. The circle is divided into half, also the triangle, also the star, but the box and the rectangle is not, they are not divided into halves. You know, halves is 1 over 2. Now in number 3, we need to tell what fraction is colored. So 3 colored parts out of 4. Also here we have 3 colored parts out of 4. Now here we have 5 parts out of 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 out of 8. Sorry. So this is, let me just correct it. It's 6 parts out of 8. And here we have 2 parts out of 4. Let us now continue to question number 7, where we need to write the fractions. So 1/2, it's 1 over 2. 6/10, it's 6 over 10. 15/100, it's 15 over 100. 4/4, it's 4 over 4. 2/3, it's 2 over 3. 70 thousandths, it's 70 over 1,000. Now we're going to do the opposite. So 2 over 4, it's 2/4. 6 over 17, it's 6/17. So they all the same. I just advise you to do the others. And as you know, the worksheet is found on your Padlet. Now let us continue to question number 9, where we need to tell what's 2 over 3 of 30. So as I always tell you, you put 2 over 3, the off is replaced by times 30. Now you do for those 2 division. So what's the number you multiplied by 3 to get 30? It's 10. Now what's 2 times 10? It's 20. Okay, the second one, sorry, this is 20. The second one, we have 6 over 7 times 49. So 6 times stays the same. 49 divided by 7, it's 7. 6 times 7 is 42. Now 1 over 4 times 4. So you have to do division for both 2 numbers. 1 times 1 is 1. Also here we have 8 over 9 times 81. So you divide those 2 numbers, you keep the 8. 8 times, what's 81 divided by 9? It's 9. 8 times 9, it's 72. Also the others are the same. I wish you got the idea so you can check the solution. Now let us go for the most important question, which is comparing fractions. When you have the same bottom number, the greater the top, the greater the fraction. So if you have the same bottom number, the greater the top, the greater the fraction. 3 over 10 and 3 over 10, they are equal. While if you have the same top, the smaller the bottom, the bigger the fraction. So it's in the opposite way. So the same top number, The smaller the denominator or the bottom number, the greater the fraction. So 2 over 3, it's greater than 2 over 5. But 9 over 10 is greater than 7 over 10. 4 over 5 is greater than 4 over 7, while 8 over 9 is greater than 5 over 9. 1 over 6 and 1 over 8, 1 over 6 is greater. So keep this in your mind. Now we go for the last question. Also, it's ordering, so it's about comparing fractions. Now, which one is the biggest? Of course, 4 over 3 is the biggest, then 2 over 3, then 1 over 3. Now here, which one is greater? 6 over 8 is greater than, 5 over 8 is greater than 3 over 8. Also, 7 over 15 is greater than 2 over 15. It's greater than 1 over 15. Now we're going to do the opposite. So I want the smallest first. The smallest out of these is 4 over 9, because you know when we have the top numbers the same, the bigger the denominator, the smaller the fraction. So 4 over 5, 4 over 3 is the biggest. Now 6 over 7, 6 over 5, 6 over 2. And the last one is 13 over 5, then 13 over 3, then 13 over 2.